what I scheduled worth?
Hey, I'm still recording! Why am I hearing all this noise?
For years, Chad Franke was a familiar face on 8 Passengers, the family vlog that racked up millions of followers on YouTube.
I'm only going to say it one more time, and then you're going to lose the privilege to eat dinner.
His mother, Ruby Franke, ran the channel, portraying their household as a strict but loving home. But as time went on, things began to seem more sinister.
I was really hoping that keeping them home from school and wiping the floorboards would really bring pain.
Chad often found himself on the receiving end of extreme punishments, which were discussed openly in videos.
Fake being happy. Okay?
I don't know if I can right now.
One of the biggest red flags came when he revealed he had been banned from his own bedroom and forced to sleep on a beanbag for 7 months.
My bedroom was taken away for 7 months and then you give it back like a couple weeks ago.
I don't think our viewers know that.
You've been sleeping on a beanbag.
I've been sleeping on a beanbag since October.
His so-called behavioral issues included typical teenage rebellion, talking back, sneaking out, and showing interest in girls.
Oh, I'll give you the reason why I lost my bedroom. I woke Russell up at 2 in the morning and told him that we're going to Disneyland and he has to pack.
This eventually led to him being sent to a wilderness camp for troubled teens.
Chad today has just entered the Anasazi Foundation Wilderness Therapy Program.
His mother then hired a therapist to help him, Jody Hildebrand, a woman who ran a program called Connections.
Then you have this dynamic set up of, I'm afraid of you, and I obey you because I'm afraid of you, not because I love you, or I respect you, or I want to obey you.
Instead of offering real support, Jody pushed extreme ideas about discipline and control.
Our job as parents, your job as a parent, is to know that when you see acting out behavior, connect the dot to this child is unaware of who they are and their value.
Meanwhile, Ruby grew more devoted to Jody's methods, eventually working with her full-time. By 2022, Ruby had shut down 8 Passengers and cut ties with many people in her life.
Your job is not to provide them with a father. Your child is not to provide them with a magical childhood.
Chad and his father Kevin were forced out of the home after Ruby accused them of bringing evil into their family.
I was a minor, I was 17, out living on my own.
She believed Chad's behavior, like kissing girls, was proof that Satan had taken hold of him, and she wanted to rid their home of any sinful influence.
It's not a battle with your child. This is a battle against the evil that's in the world today.
Then, in 2023, Jody and Ruby were arrested on child abuse charges after shocking details of what had been happening inside the home were exposed.
Alright, you're just gonna walk with Officer Hines.
Police were called to Jody's home after a neighbor reported that one of Ruby's sons had come to him for help. He was injured and clearly malnourished.
And he says he just came from a neighbor's house. He's emaciated. He's got tape around his legs.
Authorities found Ruby's personal journal, where she had documented the punishments she inflicted on her children, convinced she was purging the devil from them.
I am scared of my child.
Since then, Chad has spoken out, but his response has been different from that of his older sister Shari, who completely denounced their mother.
Sometimes I'll see myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, I look like her, or I sound like her. But I don't want to be anything like her.
While he acknowledges the harm she caused, he sees Jody as the real mastermind, manipulating his family and his mother into a downward spiral.
It wasn't just my mom as well. I mean, a lot of, vloggers and parents who are putting their kids on camera, they act the exact same.
Now 20, Chad has built a life of his own as a social media influencer.
What I really hope is that from here she becomes a better person and that she works on that and she truly tries to change.
The 8 Passenger family once sold a picture-perfect life, but now they've become the face of everything wrong with family vlogging.